What's up, y'all? Winnie here, and the reason I'm starting this video from my game menu instead of from the game itself is to explain a little bit. I'm intending on having Darksiders 3 and Remnant from the Ashes be one video. The reason for that is because the people who did Remnant from the Ashes did Darksiders 3, and they decided, after having the first Darksiders be like a Zelda-ish game, and the second one being a Diablo-like, they decided to have the third one be a Souls-like, which at the time I wasn't good at those and it made me really angry, and at the time it seemed like they had killed the Darksiders franchise and then used the money they got from it to make their own franchise of actual Souls game that was a success and got a sequel, while Darksiders didn't. So I hated them for years. But we since got an announcement that there's another Darksiders coming out, so yay. But I figured, since they did both of these, I would have them be in one video. And you can even see that they have like a similar thing, that just nondescript logo as their logo. So, head on in there. I have played a little bit of this before, but like I said, at the time when I last played this, my only Souls experience was trying and failing to play the first Dark Souls, and that was it. So maybe it won't be so bad this time. Or maybe it'll be exactly as frustrating as it was, because it had Souls-like combat, and it had the Souls-like when you die you lose your stuff, but then everything else was still Darksiders, and those gameplay styles bounced off each other pretty hard. Like, I do think that Darksiders Genesis, I think it was called, came out after this one, and that was like a top-down twin-stick shooter with war and strife. Which I assume I need to play that if I want the next one to make any sense, because it does look like these were all like prequels. Oh, there's difficulties. A lot of difficulty. Story, balance, challenging, apocalyptic, and reckoning. I'ma choose story. Combat mode. A more methodical combat system than 1 and 2, the default. Classic hack and slash like Darksiders 1 and 2. Interesting. But I'm doing this because of it being a Souls-like, so I feel like it would defeat the purpose entirely if I turned that off, but I don't remember it even having this option the last time I played it, so maybe they added these. No! God, why would I do that? Why would you offer me nightmare mode if I'm playing on the lowest difficulty? That's stupid. Press square after jumping to perform an air attack.
Why did the Creator construct a universe teeming with imperfection, misery, sin? Among the scholars of both heaven and hell, this query is known as the riddle of sorrows. If sin is itself a part of the grand design, is not sin then, by definition, divine? A question for the sages. The one particularly restless bunch kept a robust relationship to the topic. The Nephilim. Spawn of angels and demons. Warriors, relentless, unstoppable, blood-mad. Until they were betrayed by 4 of their own. War, death, fury, and strife. The 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. Inconceivable power was bestowed upon the traitors by those sworn to maintain symmetry twixt order and chaos. The Charred Council. Bear witness as the Council holds court to end the Nephilim War in the name of balance. This is the new pact. War, bringer of worldwide fire. You are the juggernaut of all pain. Death, dark soul of eternity. You are the deepest decay. You are anti-life. Strife. Endless spirit of timeless unrest. You are all that is unsettled in the hearts of that which lives and breathes. And finally, fury. Terrible engine of rage. You are the machine that...
Are we to waste our time on ceremony, or are we to fight?
Step forward and recognize, Horseman. You are the most impatient of your kin. The least predictable, dancing on the edge of your own reality. Your brothers understand the undertaking set before them. But do you?
Still talking! Shall I have Death fetch us some tea, or can we get on with it?
Fury, your role in this story is yet to be written. I wonder, will you light the flame of creation anew? Or stomp out the embers for good?
Meanwhile,
Dreams more thrilling than reality. Had I known the new pact would be so exciting, I would have let walls separate my head from my neck then and there. Is it possible to die of boredom? Rampage. Bored as I am, perhaps you're just lazy. If I didn't love you so much, I'd kill you just for something to do. The call? Finally. Please, please, please tell me you're a planet of demons that needs slaying. Or two. War. What pathetic fate have you brought upon yourself, brother?
Watch your tongue.
I may be least favored of all the horsemen, but my tongue never found me chained to a rock like some dog.
Fury, approach us.
I take it there is a mess that needs tending to.
Though you jest, you speak true. War has broken his vows to this council, and shattered the seventh seal.
The apocalypse. Why would he...
We know not. Yet. As we speak, Earth falls beneath the spears of heaven and the hammers of hell.
So the horsemen are to ride.
No. While the Charred Council seeks to understand how and why the traitor war has committed this abominable act, there is a matter that requires delicate attention.
You should have called Strife. He's the delicate one.
The 7 deadly sins have been released, by whom we cannot say, but the 7 roam the earth, free of our prison. The balance between order and chaos is already in jeopardy. The 7 cannot be left unchecked. War is in chains. Death is missing. Strife attends to other matters. The last time you faced the sins, it required all 4 of you.
I can handle those fools in my sleep. But when this task is complete, I demand that you grant me my rightful place leading the horsemen.
If you would trade obedience for a title, so be it. But never make a demand upon us, horsemen. You depart immediately.
Greetings, Miss Fury. I must admit, this is a fortuitous fate.
A watcher? You doubt my allegiance?
Please, be not cross. I am such an admirer. Scratch that. I'm a fan. You are the horseman. The only one that matters.
Enough! I will allow you to accompany me. Just stay out of my way.
I will be as unto a shadow. Steadfast. Silent.
More silence!
Go! Seek out the place called Haven, Your quest for the Seven Deadly begins there.
Fury. Wait. Whatever has passed between us, search your heart. You cannot believe I am guilty of these crimes. Something is wrong with the universe. Be vigilant, Fury. Forces conspire against us. Heed my words!
It's interesting that they got Liam O'Brien to come back just for that. But as some background, the first game is all about War setting out to, like, do things after being in prison for, I think it was 1,000 years, and the fall of humanity had already happened and he missed all of it. If I remember correctly, because it's been 15 years, it's revealed that War was tricked by the Charred Council itself because they got tired of the pact they made, and that game ends with War doing the call for real and calling in Fury, Death, and Strife. The second game is Death doing his own investigation to find out who betrayed them and why War was doing what he was doing, because he knows War would never do that. And I don't know what Genesis is about, but I would assume it has nothing to do with them saying he's up to other matters, since War is also in that game. Soul Lurchers. Fallen enemies will release Soul Lurchers upon death. Blue Lurchers act as currency, green Lurchers replenish your Nephilim's respite, and yellow Lurchers fill your wrath bar. So they also use the face buttons instead of the shoulders. I do wonder who voices her Watcher, because Mark Hamill voiced the Watcher in the
Close
first
to one of
game.
the seven. I just know it. I hope it's not envy. That one's a terror.
Targeting is holding the L2 button. If I was playing on the other controls, would I still have a dodge button? Ow. So I guess the last time I played this must have been before I embraced playing games on the lowest difficulty just to beat them. Because back in the day, I felt that I had to play everything on minimum normal or else I was hopeless. And there's a lot of games I never beat because of that mindset that I really should have. So I don't know, maybe I'll actually be able to, like, beat Darksiders 2 and 3. I know I beat the first one and I've tried to go back to it and it was just the worst experience. Like, yeah, it's been 15 years since the game came out, but it did not age well at all.
Haven. A haven for what? Vermin?
Humans, mistress.
Adorable. Build a house of sticks during the end of the world. Where exactly do we go from here, Watcher?
I know not but what the Council commands, mistress. The quest for the Seven begins here.
Did they not hear that?
Envy.
Mine! Humans, Haven, everything here! Mine! Move on, horsemen, or ye be mine too!
I'm on a mission.
Protecting humans? Humans think creation favors them. They are apes, crawling through dirt.
Quite the grudge you're carrying.
What they have, I will take. When they have nothing left, They will be my playthings until they break. You cannot stop me!
Oh, I don't want to. Humanity is tragically overrated. I am not here for them. I'm all yours.
No!
I got used to the games where clicking the right stick does the
I've got all the power! Killing you is even better than I imagined.
like I'm seeing how much of a difference the lower difficulty is making. Because I remember this fight being just awful. But it also, I think, was because of the platforming that I hated it. Why have a triangle attack? Good time event or more cutscenes?
Your demise is exactly what I desire.
Convenient that it keeps landing exactly like this. Whee! Whee! Thought it wasn't going to do it for a second. Body slam! Yeah, story difficulty made this way, way faster.
Pretty. Come and get it.
Ah, that's mine!
So why did it need all four of them to stop them, or was it because it was seven
Mistress,
senses together?
not to be a bother, but weren't you supposed to catch envy?
I did. Watch.
The second game, I'm pretty sure it was one of those that Death had that had all the Nephilim in it.
This talisman.
It's a vessel. Envy used it to hold energies from the rest of the seven.
It will make a fitting prison for the others once their physical forms have been broken.
If I may, there is a sort of hum emanating from the talisman. That glow.
Will indicate when one of the seven is nearby. I know.
So wise. You are all that the council promised, Mistress.
I'm beginning to enjoy the sound of your voice, Watcher.
I can't even really feel like this Watcher is sinister. Like, yeah, they're to, like, speak sweet nothings to get Fury to trust them. But it also just kind of feels like this Watcher's a useless fangirl, which is hilarious. As opposed to the Watcher that War had that spent, like, that whole game prepared to kill him. Oh, also, it does the Estus Flask way of healing. I get 2 of them and I can unlock more. The items that I can use for other healing. Well, it's got the hack and slash combat, and everything else is just all soul stuff. But having the option to play on a lower difficulty and also changing the combat to work the way that I'm, like, used to from the older games could be
I
interesting.
would be remiss in my duties if I didn't point out that even with the talisman, locating the other deadly sins will prove a challenge.
Finding envy was easy enough.
That was a gift. One I would not count on receiving twice. envy was also, by far, the weakest of the deadly sins.
Anything else to add?
Only what I assume you already know. The armies of both heaven and hell have cordoned off the world of man into various areas of influence. Look around us. The upheaval we have seen is the very personification of the struggle between order and chaos. You have set for yourself an unenviable task, given these environs.
That's what makes it fun. The other sins are hiding across this shattered world. They strike at angels and demons alike in their own selfish bids for power. Their hubris will lead me right to them.
Perhaps, but you will need assistance.
Whatever I need, I will take, Watcher.
It's interesting that they actually have her mouth moving for that. A lot of games don't have the mouth move during walk and talk dialogues like that. Because I once again thought it wasn't going to do. Volgrum! Get out of here, you slimy son of a bitch.
I knew that war would one day unleash all this. But seeing it... his gifts are impressive.
May I remind you, mistress, that you have no peer among your horsemen brethren.
Yeah, 2 hits per regular dude. I don't know, man. This is one of those games where it's like, maybe playing it on the story difficulty is too easy. But for the way I started the video of like having it be too difficult and it making me hate the developers of the game over it, going from that to it being too easy, I don't know if that, like, if I should pin that on actually having figured out how Souls games works, or maybe I was just a huge baby when this first came out. It was what? I think it said 2018? Would have been 7 years ago, so I would have been in my 20s. That doesn't... Seems like it was further away than that, though. Oh, there's stairs. There they are. I wonder if I'm gonna get some sort of projectile weapon at some point. Because I know, like, all 3 of her brothers have guns. Is she also gonna get a gun? Or is she gonna get something else? Larger plum. Ow. Sounds like I'm trying to go further up, but I don't see any more stairs. Oh, they were down. Hey, hoop, hoop, hoop. Oh, she crouches. Well, she's not going to get through there. It's definitely prettier and more thematic than the first one. The second one is also really pretty because it doesn't happen on Earth. They recently came out with a next-gen upgrade to the second one that I might look into. Because as of me recording this, it's Christmas, so there's a bunch of sales happening. I'm not using a Wrath Mark, guys. I guess I can't break that yet. But, I don't know, I might look into it, because I know that the Genesis is on Switch. And somehow this one is also on Switch. And yeah, I'm playing it on PlayStation right now, but I only have access to it as long as my membership is active. And I'd rather not have that restriction for my games. If I'm intending on beating them, I don't want to be on that kind of a time limit. So I'll probably look for a sale after this.
Perhaps there are human survivors.
Not my concern, Walker.
At one point, I know that this one was on sale for $5 on the Switch, and that's how I found out it was on the Switch, which surprised me. I can't imagine it runs very well over there, but I don't know, it came out like the year after the Switch did. Maybe?
That tree. It's impressive. But is it just me, or is it out of place here?
It is a maker tree. Most likely we will find refuge there.
Here the dude's just... Well, I'm glad I already beat the first one, because even with them coming out with the War Mastered Edition, it did not age well, like, at all. But the second one seems like it should still be pretty fun. There he is.
Aren't we making a mighty ruckus?
Says the demon who announces his ambush.
It was not my intention to do battle, horseman. Well, such a passionate little thing, aren't we?
Do not test my patience.
Very well. War is too hazardous an occupation for myself, horseman. I am here in the name of blind capitalism. I am Volgrim, merchant of the damned, a trader who deals in souls for profit. Even in the face of the apocalypse, one must endeavor to earn a living.
And whose souls do you trade in?
Angel, demon, or even human. All souls have value to me. I've seen the trail of bodies you've left in your wake.
What would I require from you?
That depends. What are your needs?
Information. The 7 deadly sins.
Whispers on the wind say that the fabled horsemen are but pawns in a larger game. Victims of a grand setup.
What do you know?
I know that the first one's free. Call for me if you have souls to trade, and perhaps you will consider my wares valuable.
If this is, like, still 1,000 years before they let war loose, or at least, like, midway through, because it's been long enough for there to be, like, monsters and angels and demons and barely any humans left. Well, it's probably been a century or two. But for Volgrim is a Warhammer thing. For Volgrim to already know that something's up is pretty interesting. Feed collected souls to gain attribute points. Is this the leveling up system?
This will be fun for both of us.
It is. That's an interesting way to do that.
As you wish. Take your time.
Movables, ingredients, crystals, and specials. Have to get a whole lot of souls for that. I guess it's a good thing it's not that difficult to do things. Not give me enough to level up again.
As you wish.
See you later, Volgrim. Part of me feels like...
Volgrim and his demon tongue. They live to confound and feed of the scraps of a world they help destroy.
Indeed they do.
But despite his thirst for souls, Volgrim may be a useful tool on this journey.
I guess Volgrim, whatever. I assume he's also in the one that's about strife and war. Other. Whee! Oh, hey. But anyway, I was going to say, I feel like I should probably actually get to the point where I get to the Maker Tree. But if I'm intending on having 2 games be in this video, the video is going to be on the long side. Ow! Can I help you? Guess I'm going up. But as I was saying, I assume Volgrim is probably in the one with War and Strife too.
They seem to have taken over everything.
Indeed, mistress.
Indeed. Part of me is like, well, maybe I can have them be separate videos now that I don't, like, hate them for killing the Darksiders series anymore, and I'm also not struggling to play this one anymore. Actually, I think it may actually finally be fun to me. I do remember, like, I played a bit of the first Remnant with my friend, and I did spend the beginning of the game frustrated that it felt like, oh, well, this is what they killed Darksiders for, yay! But I do remember that game also being fun, because it was interesting to have a game like that that's just co-op from the jump. Want to go down, or yeah, there's an item down there. Oh, hey. Where did you just come from? Didn't even open the door. What is this? Oh, it was just a bubble of soul. Other items, so I'm going the right way. Other item. But anything that would let me hook over there. Yeah, one of the problems I had was how inconsistent doing that was. But that could have just
I'm
been
curious as to who remains here, if anyone.
I think the last time I had played this was on the PS4. This is the PS5, so maybe it fixed the problem. Can I level up again?
What would you... This will be fun for both of us.
Level 3.
As you wish.
See you later.
Farewell for now.
There we go. Here's the part I wanted to get to. At least I think this is the part I wanted to get to.
Behind me, wee ones! Let me tend to our uninvited guests. A horseman?
Fury, currently reserving the right to kill you where you stand. And you are?
Surprised, and more than a little relieved. Call me Ulthane Blackhammer.
So you'll not be flattening me today?
A maker, are you not?
Aye, when there's something to make. Today, my skills are only aimed towards instruments of death.
This is not your war.
No, not theirs neither. Like your council, I care for balance, horsemen. Humans, frail as they be, are part of the balance. Surely you're here to help protect them.
Wrong question.
A tribe of useless, hairless simians whose greatest talent was inventing ingenious new ways to divide and destroy one another. They could suffer forever or die tomorrow, and I wouldn't bat an eye either way.
And what is your business here?
What do they call you?
Jones.
Jones. Question me again with your last breath.
Look around. Look what's happened here. Do you honestly think anything scares me now?
Easy, lad. This one's none for trifles.
Yeah? What do I have to lose? This moronic conflict makes you all look so stupid. Angel, demon, horseman, even maker. What are you even fighting for, huh? Tell me.
I like this one. You may continue breathing, Jones.
Horsemen, please. To have you on our side would turn the tide in ways we cannot measure. Humanity might stand a chance.
While my mission does involve balance, it does not require them. I am here to root out the 7 deadly sins and return them to the Council. No less, no more.
What if I can help you? That bit of chain you carry could use some work.
I sincerely doubt that. I'm faring quite well without any help.
Of course. But in case you missed the moniker, I am a maker who specializes in instruments of destruction, chaos, and the deliverance of pain. So it stands to reason that we little Ulthane could enhance your arsenal if your horsemanship would give me the chance.
In exchange for...
Humanity will not survive without aid. If you come across any humans on your journey, please direct them here. Haven is the only place they might be sufficiently protected.
direct them. How do you expect the apes to cross a battlefield and find you?
Oh, I don't. They'll need this. The bridge. Only humans can use it. One touch, they're sent to Haven.
Must I touch them? I accept your offer, Maker. Though I doubt it will make your collection any less useless.
We have a non-deal, then. As a show of good faith, a gift. Wrath.
Where?
You seek a pit of hellstretch set in the nether, beneath the city. And please, horsemen.
Yes, yes. I will shepherd the wee ones your way, pointless as it may be.
We'll see. And remember, Fury. The doors of Haven stand open to any who ask.
An ancient, enchanted stone etched with ancient Maker magic allows the instantaneous transportation of any human directly to. Is that a Maker lady? So, I was gonna say that's what I'll do for this video. It's not gonna do it for this video because, on the one hand, it's like I said, I could either have them be separate videos, but then the opening to this video is pointless, or have them be separate videos. Or so have them be together, but record them separately. So I think I'm going to do it that way around to avoid file corruption as much as possible. So, I'll be right back with the next one. And now we're at Remnant from the Ashes. I think I had played both games on Xbox, actually, which might be why there was no save file whatsoever for Darksiders 3 on PlayStation.
I wonder what this
Alright.
is.
Looks like Jones from Darksiders a little bit, just with, like, more colors.
This could be useful.
That lady, you are aggressively pale. Hair color. I don't know, like, where the scars are. I don't see any.
I wonder what this could be useful. Oh, what's this doing here?
Game mode standard, hardware. No! Difficulty normal, hard, nightmare, apocalypse. So there's difficulty settings, but they're not useful. Or run through hairstyles. Do this one. Green. It does have a story. It's just weird that it's set up like have Arthi form a quick ping.
What can we do when our last hope fails? That you must discover. Our last hope sailed this sea before you, in search of an end to the beasts that have hunted us for generations. An end was found, or so we thought. When the dragon rose into the sky like a phoenix, blazing in flames of agony. But our hero never came home. Only the storm, the beasts, the unshakable dread that something had twisted and turned. Your journey will not be easy. Storm swirls round the dragon's tower like a shroud. The dragon may be dead, but in its ashes, I fear something else has awoken. You will fight for every step. You must reach the tower, learn what became of our warrior, face what lurks within. When our last hope fails, another shall take its place. So long as we have breath.
If they wanted to be really mean, they could have just had, like, okay, here's the actual character creator. That one was a dud. But that's not what they did. It would be funny, but that's not what they did. I do wonder if the second one is about the same thing, though. Or if it's something else entirely. I don't know if I have access to the second game, though. A sword. Can't swing it yet. It feels like I came from a fantasy realm, but then R2 is the melee button? Close. Taking its sweet time to do the healing. Healing it full or just a little bit? Why does it take so long? I'm sure that's fine. That is absolutely nothing to worry about.
Oh, this isn't looking good.
He only took 3 hits. Power does a one dodging and sprinting defeats that. Probably not. They probably got some more. Door looks weirdly clean. Why did that door look brand new when the building has got holes? How do I target? Can I not target? Oh, I'm just gonna die. Okay. I don't have more healing, so I guess I'm going to die. I haven't even unlocked the checkpoints yet, so what happens when I die? Well, at least I can sprint. See you up there. Alright, the stamina. As they can throw things, I guess I'm gonna just die. Now. Ah,
Hang in there. You're gonna be okay.
was I supposed to die? What would have happened if I had made it there without dying? Am I going to learn how to target now?
Oh, you're awake.
It's supposed to be a kid?
Hi there. Whoa, take it slow. You got hurt real bad. You don't want to start bleeding again, do you?
Where am
Ward
I?
13. It's safe here. Maybe the only safe place there is. I'm Wallace.
That also sounds like Yuri Lowenthal.
I asked the commander if I could.
I said also because I played something else today that also sounded like it had Yuri Lowenthal in it.
Oh,
I get you.
Commander Ford and Mr. Riegler found you outside. They brought you here. But they said Mark wasn't coming back. Never mind. The commander said you should come see her when you woke up. She's in the room down the hall. She'll find a place for you. Everyone's got a place. I'll see you later.
Never asked what his name was, and it never gave me another chance to try. December 1968. Oh. I could barely read that. So this has been happening since the 60s? God, this is a hell of a Hanukkah. And what year is this supposed to be? Why do I have a sword? Well, at least I don't have a sword anymore. Talk to Commander Ford in the base.
Well, well. Look who's awake. I figured you for dead. Riggs and I barely pulled you out of that mess. I'm Commander Ford. This is my base, and you, friend, are an unexpected guest. It's my job to know the kind of people I bring into Ward 13. We haven't seen a living soul on that shore for weeks. You will tell me why you were really out there, or we'll let the Root have you.
You could have just let them have me either way. Gotta get to the island.
No one has been in that tower in a very long time, but you've got no chance of getting there in this storm. Truth is, the ward has been cut off. We had to block the gates after we dragged you in. The Root are everywhere. But now that you're here, I have an idea. I'll tell you what. You want to leave? You'll have to do something for us first.
It's interesting that I can be rude. I don't know
First,
why I
we
would
need
be.
power. That storm knocked out our reactor recently. With enough power, we might be able to activate another way out of here. It's not a door, exactly. And it may not even work. The reactor is on the lower basement level. There's a stairwell that leads down to it. Get it running, then come back here.
Trust me with
Because I'm not losing any more of my people today. We already lost a man down there a few days ago. I suspect the Root have found a way in. Go check in with Riggs. About your blade. I don't imagine your fists will do much against the Root. You do this for us, and I'll make sure you get out of here.
Under the circumstances, that sounds more like a threat than a problem. How do I find the guy who's got my sword? guess I'll probably walk right past him. Riggs. Riggs. I don't know who you are, but you got my stabby stick. And punch. Like it had some kick to it. Unless that was her bones crunching. Bone crunching, brute punching.
You picked a hell of a time to visit the ward, friend.
You the guy that has my sword?
Hey, friend. The actor's just through that door and down the stairs. Keep your wits about you.
What about my sword? Further down the stairs, or like... Did y'all fix the sword, or did y'all just add it to your armory because you thought I was gonna die?
Where are you? I swear, if you try scaring me, I'll...
Are you the person that has my sword?
What? Where the hell did you come from?
Upstairs.
You nearly scared the life out of me. No one else wandering around down here. You're not from around here, are you? Name's Ace. Ace Cotterill? You?
What
That
a
right?
reactor.
Well, you found it. Starting that relic could mean trouble, though. So, you ever start a reactor?
Nope.
Well, it makes a lot of noise, for starters. Lucky for you, it's just the press of a button on the terminal above us. Would have done it myself, but without knowing what might come sniffing around. With the two of us, though, maybe we got a chance. Okay, so I have an idea. You go upstairs and start the reactor. I'll help you kill whatever comes our way. You probably need a weapon, huh? Let's see if I can find you something.
Select your archetype. Hunter. The hunter specializes in long-range precision-based combat. Armed with an ultra-precise hunting rifle, sturdy repeater pistol, and the versatile scrap sword, Hunter excels at taking out targets before they get close. Their mod, Hunter's Mod, marks enemies allowing the hunter and their teammates to see targets through walls. I don't have no teammate. Ex-cultists. Ranged combat and support. Get whatever the coach gun is, a repeater pistol, and the deadly scrap hatchet. I also have Mender's aura, and then Scrapper. Shotgun. And a hammer. Hell yeah.
That should improve our odds. Get up there and start the reactor.
Where are the stairs? There's the stairs. Shotgun. Guess that's why I didn't find my sword, because I had to get my archetype. I wonder if it's this big glowing button here.
Get up there and start the reactor.
Visualize reactor. Keep.
Ready for jump.
They're gonna come through the ominous red doorway. Oh no, they're coming from the ceiling. Okay. Still gotta dodge, and I still don't have no healing. But the root does not seem to like buckshot. But it looks like I have a limited ammunition on it. You missed. I didn't. A lot of this feels like it's running in the same engine that Darksiders was. Oh, hey. Survive. 26 more seconds. Why are these zombie dudes dropping ammo? Guess that means I don't have to buy more. Hey. Ow.
That was rough.
It sounds like you're right on top of me. What the heck did you do to this guy?
I got you.
Why is it all muffled?
There. That should do it. You fought good. Real good. Ford made the right choice sending you down here.
How
You
are you
best
down
go
here?
check in with Ford. Come visit my shop sometime, yeah? I'll make sure to give you the good in a fight discount.
Thank you. But if I got sent down here so that
Great work
Ford
with the
wouldn't lose
reactor
anybody
front.
else.
Make a good team.
If I was sent down here so Ford wouldn't lose anybody else, why were you down here? Oh boy, loot. Luminite crystal. Apple. That's probably just being back up there. How do I get out of here? I got to tell Ford what happened. I'll put my gun away. Does it just do that automatically when I'm not in a combat zone? Probably that. Kept following whoever that is.
Sure is good to have some light around here.
Howdy.
You're risking a lot for folks you don't know, stranger.
My mission is more important than the risks.
Yes. You're trying to get yourself to that little island, yeah? Word moves fast when there ain't many words left around here. Listen, friend, I know you don't know me from a can of paint, but I want to help. You got a feeling of destiny about you. You're gonna save the world, ain't you?
I'll try.
That's the spirit. Here, I want you to have this. Not many
Dragon art.
people can keep their spirits out there in the world. An old friend told me this little bauble could keep you for death at bay. At least for a while. And if you're looking to buy other treasures for your travels, come see me. Ace has got her own space over there. Between us, we got all sorts of treasures. With that stone there, free of charge. Take good care of it.
Thanks for your help.
Oh, one more thing. Ellen, Commander Ford, she knows more about that island than she lets on. Ask her about the founder of Ward 13. She'll get you on your path. Good to see a new face around here.
Oh, the dragon heart is the healing item. Okay. That's why I didn't have any healing. I hadn't unlocked it yet. Where are the dang stairs? Wait, no, this is the way. Gotta mosey on up here to done them. Commander, I'm back. I did that thing you thought I was gonna die trying to do. Oh.
Glad to see you got the reactor running. And I see Reggie gave you the dragon heart. He wouldn't part with an artifact that powerful without a good reason.
He mentioned the founder of Ward 13.
Suppose his notes would be useful to you. Very well. Reggie may play the old fool, but his judgment is rarely off the mark. You've proven yourself reliable, stranger. I'm willing to help you get on your way.
I'll take what help I can
But
get.
I doubt you'll last long out there without help. Go
That's
see
what...
Riggs and McCabe downstairs. They'll fit you with better gear. Come see me afterwards.
Can I actually get my sword back? Oh, great equipment with the Riggs in the armory. Where's that? Thanks, that didn't help me at all. Your Riggs? You're just some guy. Your Riggs?
Hey, Ford wants to see you. I sure wouldn't keep her waiting.
Ford sent me to go. Where's Riggs? Your Riggs?
Hey, it's good to see you on your feet again. Welcome to Ward 13. I did what I could to patch you up. You seem like a tough one, though. Name's Wriggler. Most everyone calls me Riggs. Well, your, sword was pretty banged up in the fight. Not much I could do with it, I'm afraid. The blade was shattered when we found you. Mostly scrap metal at this point. Ford mentioned we should help you get sorted for the city, as a thanks for getting us out of a bind. Maybe we can put your old blade to good use after all. Let me look.
Sounds like it's Raya's voice actor. Riggs can upgrade your guns and armor with materials found in the world or by defeating enemies. Upgrading your guns and armor is essential to keeping up with the increasingly difficult enemies in the game. Make the hammer better. Hard choices. If we're using the pieces of my sword, might as well use them for the hammer.
All right, hey now, that's better. Oh, and take this. It's not the strongest stuff, but more protection than what you've got.
Like glass
there
armor.
you go. A bit sturdier. Every little bit counts out there.
Did you even spare the supplies?
It's true. We don't have much, but you did right by us. Best we do right by you. If you need any weapon upgrades in the future, come see me. McCabe over there will help you out with the augments for your gear. But, stick to business talk. You know, she's not much for chat beyond her work.
And what does that mean? Are you McCabe?
So you're the stray Ford was talking about. We
Right?
got plenty of mouths to feed without taking in random drifters. Apparently taking out a few root is enough for our commander, though. Ford's gonna give my time to every stray who wanders in, and we're having words. I'm McCabe. I'm the engineer. And you're a pain in my ass. I'm not some scrap peddler.
I've said one
got it?
word to you.
I don't upgrade trash. It's
This
the
is grumpy?
apocalypse. I can be as grumpy as I damn well please. Let's see what we're dealing with here. You're looking to lay down some serious hurt. Use this to burn those weeds to the ground. That's all you get for now. Get me more components and I'll make more. For a fee. Now get out of here. I'm tired of your yapping jaw.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Weapon mods are used to augment the power of your ranged weapons. When equipped, a weapon generates mod power by inflicting damage on enemy targets. When the power meter is full, press R1 to activate the mod. Some weapon mods activate immediately, others activate in an alternate fire mode for the weapons, allowing you to shoot powerful projectiles with devastating effects. They can be equipped by going to the inventory screen, selecting a ranged weapon, and hitting square to equip the mod. Was right next to the staircase, wasn't it? Back to speak the commander forward. There it is. Quite the crew you got here, Ford. Or should I say, Ellen? You should not. Fair enough. Howdy.
Good to see you more equipped. Riggs and McCabe do good work. I hope this will be enough to get you on your way. We can't leave by the gates now, but the founder, my grandfather, gave me this key years ago. He said we should only use it when there's no other choice. Well, we are out of choices. Considering you stuck your neck out for us, it seems fitting you do the honors. Take it. There's a terminal downstairs in the main room. Use the key there. With any luck, we can get the thing running.
And if this blows us all to hell?
Here's hoping it doesn't.
That's the spirit. Take it, this is just follow the staircase all the way down. Or just pushing a button in this. Ward 13 Command and Control Access Terminal. Initialize down. Oh, it's the rock from the logo.
I'd read about it, but I never saw it working. This red eye might be our only door to the outside world now. You want to get out of here? This is your shot.
Mention the founder.
My grandfather was the commander before me. They called him the founder of Ward 13. He brought everyone to Ward 13 when the Root first attacked. He was determined to learn where the Root came from. He spent so much time out there, searching. And one day, he didn't come back. I never knew what happened to him.
Think he's still alive?
He knew the outside world better than anyone here. It's easier to think he's dead. There's a room just outside the ward. All his notes, any hint of where he went. It's there. If you want to reach the atoll, he may be the last one who knew how to get there. Listen, I know this has all been a bit rough for you. Been rough for everyone. But you came through for us. For that, I'm grateful. You're welcome back anytime. Good luck.
Hey. Fade to white. I do wonder if the sequel's the same people or if it's a whole different scenario. New armor in Gladiator helmet. Okay, they put the hot mod on the pistol. There's so many skins. They are hats. I've leveled up. Guess I have not. Oh. It's... And it's... Yeah, I'm a gladiator. Ooh. Activating the rock do. Survival mode is now available. Survival mode can be accessed from the world stone under world settings. Adventure mode is now available. You may have one campaign and one adventure mode at all times. I am in the campaign mode. Adventure mode is just go do stuff. It sure did not send me anywhere, but that's gonna do it for this one. It's definitely more fun with friends because I do know I got farther playing this with my friend than I would even want to try to get alone. And it doesn't feel as soulsy as like any of the other ones I've played so. But since it was by the Darksiders 3 people, which was much more soulsy when it came out than it seems to be now, I figured I'd try both, and that's why they're in the same video. For, like, comparison's sake, basically. So, now, actual outro. If you liked it, a like and a subscribe would be groovy. If you want to click the bell, you can do that as well so that you're notified of future uploads. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Later!